Good afternoon, everyone. In the previous class, we have done the mathematical functions. So, mathematical functions are used for calculation. So, mathematical functions are absolute and square root, float, round, so seal. So, that are the mathematical functions. Today, I am going to explain about string functions. So, string functions are used to manipulate and work with the text data. So here we have different types of string functions. So we have many string functions, but so, most frequently typically we are using these upper, lower, rpad and lpad, rtrim and ltrim, trim, replace and can get. So these functions are used to manipulate the text data. So here let me show one by one. So how it will work. So upper means it will convert lowercase letters into uppercase letters. So just I am converting lowercase letters to uppercase letters. So I am retrieving the data from dual table. So dual is a dummy table. It has one row and one column. So no need to retrieve the data from the original table, original database. Select upper, I am using upper. It will convert lowercase letters to uppercase letter. So I am taking IntelliCloud apps. As upper. I am taking alias name from dual. So I am using the dual table. Just select the data and execute it. So see that it has converted lowercase letters into uppercase letters. So next one, lower. Select lower. It will convert uppercase letters into lowercase letters. Suppose I am taking FratelloInnoTech. It is in uppercase letters. So I am converted these uppercase letters into lowercase letters as lower. From dual. FratelloInnoTech. So it has converted uppercase letters into lowercase letters. Next one. So rpad and lpad. Before going to do practically, so we have to know what is padding. So padding means adding the characters to the specific string, source string. So here, so lpad function is used to padding the left side of the string with specific set of characters, which means if we want to format the output or input string with the left side of the given string, so we have to use the lpad. So if you are adding the characters to the source string for the right side, for the left side, so we have to use the lpad. Syntax, select lpad, something I have given. So lpad expression 1 and n is the length and expression 2. Just I am using the lpad. I am adding the characters to the left side of the string. So here Fratello, I have given Fratello. So I am giving length 15. So next I am replacing the value with star. Replacing as lpad. from dual. So see that, so up to 15 letters. So it has added the stars at the left side of the source string. So Fratello has 8 letters. So remaining letters replaced with the star. Next, left R pad. So R pad is used to padding the right side of the string with specific set of characters, which means if you want to format the input or output string with the right side of the given string, it prefers R pad. So R pad means adding the characters to the right side of the string. So R pad, I'm taking again Fratello. I'm taking 10. So I'm replacing remaining characters with star. R pad from dual. Fratello. So here, so remaining two characters replaced by the star. So at the right side of the string. Next one. So trim. So trim function is used to removing the trailing or leading of the characters or the empty spaces or both from given string. So trailing means it will remove the right side of the characters from the string. So leading means it will remove the left side of the characters of the string. So trim means removing, so either it is a character or anything. So to remove the letters from the right side characters, we are using trailing, and to remove the left side characters of the string, we are using the leading function. So here we have a syntax select trim of source string. So it will remove leading and trailing spaces or characters. So here let me check one example. So just I'm giving the trim. I'm not giving any leading and trailing. Just I'm giving trim as trim from dual. So fractal. So it has removed the space from the right side. So just I want to remove the some characters from the left side. So if you want to remove the left side of the characters, you have to use the leading. So just select trim leading star from our source string. So I'm giving Fratello as trim from dual. So it is removing the stars from left side, stars from right side. So see that. So it has removed the stars from left side of the source string. So leading means it will remove the left side characters from the source string. So trailing means it will remove the right side of the character. The trim of trailing star I am giving Fratello as so trim right, trim R from dual. It will remove the right side of the characters from the string. So see that it has removed right side characters. So again, next one, so substring. So substring is used to extract the substring from the string. So I'm extracting the substring by using the substring function. So substring string, our source string. This time giving Fratello. So I want to extract from third letter and up to fourth position. So I'm giving the positions as string from dual. So I'm using the dual table. So see that ATEL, so it has extracted from third letter to fourth letter. So if I want to extract the string till from the Fratello, so just to give a fourth position, so up to 4 letters. So see that, so it has written till. So in this way we can extract the strings from the source string. So next one, cancat is used to. So next function is cancat. So can is used to join the strings or characters, anything. Just select concat. So I'm taking Fratello as one word and InnoTech another word. So I'm joining these two words as concatenate from dual. So see that FratelloInnoTech. So both the words are have added. So concatenate is used to joining two strings or characters, anything. So replace, next function is replace function is used to replacing the substring with the new string. So replace means if you want to modify any string, just you have to replace. Replace. So next one, so I want to replace some FratelloInnoTech. I have inserted wrong word. Just I want to replace this word with the InnoTech. So you have to give the old string. Next, you have to give the new string as replace from dual. So see that FratelloInnoTech. So it has replaced with the new string InnoTech. So in this way we are using string functions. So string functions are used to manipulate the text data. So next one, our date functions. So date functions are used to manipulate the date and time values. Here some commonly used ones, current date and date, add date and subtract date, date subtraction and date difference and day name, something here. So let me check one by one. So date functions are used to manipulate the date and time values. So current date means it will return the current date and time. So select current date. So see that, execute that. So it will return current date. So let me see some queries. Write a query to list the employees hired in the last 30 days. So you have to retrieve the, so let me check one by one. So write a query to retrieve all employees who were hired on the current date. So we have to retrieve the current date who were joined in current date, present date. So you have to retrieve that. Just select start from employees where hire date equals to current date. So just select the query and execute it. So we have no current date values. Just I'm updating today's date. So 2025 something. So I'm updating today's date. So update employees, set hire date equals to something. I am giving the date 2025 05/15, where ID equals to, I'm giving 1. So next, same, I'm updating 2 or more values. So you can also use case statement. So here we have no time, right? So I'm changing the IDs 8, 10. So here I am updating 4 values. So now check that, select start from employees where hire date equals to current date query. So who are hired in present date? So see that there are 4 members. So here I have updated 4 records with the current date. So it has displayed only that 4 records. See that, next query. So write a query to list the employees hired in the last 30 days. So we have to retrieve the details of the employees who were hired in last 30 days. So just it will, so it is asking count of the, so list the employees who were hired in last. So we have to count the employees, how many members were joined in the last 30 days. So just select count, start from employees where hire date greater than equals to something, current date minus interval 30 days. So I'm subtracting the value current date minus interval 30 days. So we are finding the employees. How many employees were joined in last 30 days? So we are subtracting the days. So we have to use the interval. We have to use that word interval. So when we are subtracting or adding years or months, anything. So just select the query and execute it. So see that count start from employees where hire date greater than equals to count, sorry, current date interval 30 days. So here we have 6 members. 6 members that are joined in last 30 days. So next query you have to try that one. So next one, date add. So it adds the time values to the values. Date value. It adds the time values to the date value. So here we have some queries. Write a query to retrieve all employees and shows their hire date plus 30 day. 30 days. So just I'm writing the query. Select ID, name, last name, hire date. So here the query is write a query to retrieve all employees and shows their hire date plus 30 days. So you have to add the 30 days to our hire date. So just give date add hire date and interval 30 day as 30 days. From employees. Just select the query and execute it. See that. So 30 days has added to our hire date. So next one, write a query to retrieve that employee has salary review 6 months after their hire date and calculate the next review for each employee. So you have to add the months. So here they are asking employee has salary review 6 months after their hire date. So you have to add the months to their hire date. Select ID and first name, last name, hire date, date add, 6 months. As 6 months from employees. So here 6 months has added to their hire date. Then we can find the review of the next salary. So next one, date subtraction. So it's subtract the time values from the date. So write a query to find the employees who were hired in last quarter. So last quarter means last 3 months. So we have to subtract last 3 months from their hire date. Select ID and first name, last name, hire date, date subtraction. Next one, hire date. I am subtracting the 3 months. I am subtracting 3 months as 3 months from. So I am taking alias name as from employees. So just I am subtracting 3 months. So see that. So next one, write a query to find the employees who were hired in last month. So here you have to subtract 1 month from from their hire date. So next one, write a query to find the employees who were hired in last 6 months means you have to subtract the 6 months from current date who were hired in last 6 months. So we have to subtract the 6 months from current date. So next one, date difference. It calculates the difference in days between two dates. So calculate the number of days since each employee joined in a company. So you have to calculate the number of days. So since each employee has joined in a company, so you have to use to finding the number of days, we have to use the date difference. So just give that date difference, select ID first name and last name, hire date, date difference. So I'm calculating the number of days from current date and hire date. As I'm taking alias name number of days. From employees. So see that here it has displayed number of days between current date and hire date between the 2 days. So next one, day. So day returns the day from the month. So write a query to retrieve the employees who were hired and the 15th day of the month. So select first name. So here they are finding the days. Select star from employees where day of hire date equals to something I'm giving 5. So in 5th date they were joined. So 5th month, I want to find out the month. So how many of the employees were joined in 5th month? Employees were month of hire date. So see that, so check that, look at that hire date column. So it had displayed only 5th month result. 5th month, who were joined in 5th month. So if you want to find out the, you have to use the date function year. Employees were year of hire date 2025. I'm giving 2025. Just select the query and execute it. So see that it has displayed only 2025 year. So in this way we are using the date functions. So next one, conversion and other functions. So conversion functions are used to converting one data type to converting the value from one data type to another data type. So we have different types of conversion functions: convert, cast, and if null. So if already we have seen, we have learned the if null function in previous class. Just I am discussing how to convert one data type to another data type. How to use convert and cast functions. Just select ID, first name, last name. So here we have we are converting ID. So retrieve the employee ID and converted hire date. Here we are converting the hire date to characters. So convert of hire date to character. So you have to give the character as converted fire rate. From employee. See that. So it has converted fire rate to characters. So next one, write a query to retrieve the employee ID and converted employee ID to character. So here you have to give the employee ID in convert function. So employee ID character as employee ID string. So next one, cast to convert any data type to other data types. So cast function also used to converting one data type to another data type, but small difference is there in syntax. So write a query to convert salary column from integer to string. So here we have a salary column, some float data type. So I'm converting that salary data type to some characters. Salary. So I'm using the cast function here. Salary as. When we are using the cast function, we have to use the alias name as in syntax. Character 50 as converted salary from employees. You see that it has converted salary to characters. If it is not converted, it will show the error. So otherwise, you can find out the length like this. So select higher date, convert the higher date. So I find out the length of the strings to find out the characters. So next one, if function. Also, it is in conversion and other functions. So if function is a conditional control statement that allows the execution of different SQL statement based on the specific conditions. So if the condition is true, then if block will be executed. Otherwise, it will execute else block. So write a query to return expensive or greater than 100 something affordable. So here I am finding, I am writing the query based on the salaries. If the salary greater than 80,000, then it will display high salary, then other low salary. Otherwise, it has to display high salary. Salary something I am giving if function first name and salary if salary greater than 80,000, then it has to display low salary. Otherwise, it has to display high salary. Then high salary as categories. Salary category. I am taking salary categories as alias names from employees. So see that. So below 80,000, it has displayed only low salary. So otherwise, it has displayed high salary. So greater than 8, sorry. So if it is greater than 80,000, it has to display high salary. Otherwise, it has to display low salary. See that. So greater than 80,000, it is displaying only a high salary. So below, so it is displaying low salary. So in this way, we are using the inbuilt functions that are, we have 4 types of inbuilt functions: math function and string function, date function, and conversions and other functions. So just go through the syntaxes, practice well. So thank you so much. I will explain remaining topics tomorrow. So thank you.